Hey everyone, so let's check out how easy it is to set up your eventbaxx and create and manage your content. So in the menu bar, first of all, you just click in the creation part. Then you can easily set up your eventbaxx template. Obviously, your eventbaxx needs a name. You can choose from multiple languages for your participants view. You can set up the time zone. You can enter the location of the event, the start date, the expiration date of your eventbaxx, and you can just come in the next branch by saving all changes. In the next step, you click on the header section. Here you can customize and style your eventbaxx with your CI colors by choosing a color. And the next step, you can easily upload a header image. As you can see on the right side, you always have a preview. There's also a crop functionality. So you can leave a personal salutation, so you can choose from our recommendations, or you can easily set up your own personal salutation. A general salutation, this is a fallback if you have just the email address, for example, so not a first name or the last name of an attendee. You can enter general salutation here, and you can easily add a welcome message, so the onboarding message which you can find on the right side. Here you can also explore some further things such as coding or working with HTML, and you can also add some additional information which is pretty easy to enter. You can also upload some PDF files by just choosing a PDF file, giving this PDF a title, save PDF, and it will be displayed in the more information section which your participants can see or find here. Once you have done that, you are good to go. So your overall eventbaxx template is set. You can always preview here through the preview link how the progress of your eventbaxx is. So let's come into the heart of each eventbaxx, so the content section. So here you can see the actual content in the backend, so the organizers or the partner or sponsors view. So you can easily change the positions via drag and drop. You can always put them active or inactive, or you can even edit, delete, or see the results immediately of the performance. But let's focus on how easy it is to create content. So as I already mentioned, you have a lot of wide range different functionalities. So information, voucher, discount, subscribe, quiz, poll, and the normal form. So let's go with the voucher. So on the right side, you always see the content preview and the content details by clicking on content details. So you always see the live progress of your eventbaxx. By clicking next, we start with the content. So first of all, you have to upload the image. There's also a crop functionality. It's pretty easy. Let me just upload one. Let's take this. There's a crop function. You can easily crop this, for example. So what should be visible, you just click crop image, and as you can see on the right side, it's pretty easy. It's immediately visualized here. You give your content obviously a title, for example, explore more with your discount. You can leave a subtitle, for example. You can enter the sponsor's name, for example, by so in this example, and then you can leave an additional description text, for example, save 25% discount on one of your next purchase. By ticking this box, add video, you can easily add which media, as for example a YouTube or Vimeo link, or even SoundCloud. It's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Under the video section, you can set up here the button. So in this case, you can choose from multiple options, for example, redeem at booth or tap to redeem. You can even limit the number of available vouchers. So if you enter, for example, 1,000 on the right side, you can see there are just 1,000 available, which means if a participant redeemed this voucher, it counts down. So 999 are just available out of 1,000. So if you have set it up, you're almost done. So you click next. Obviously, we need a target link. So In this case, let's type in www.eventbaxx.com. You can choose from a button label. In this case, it would make sense shop now. Let's just choose something. You can set up an expiration date. So should your content be available immediately, or do you want to go with a specific end date or start date, let's better say. So it's pretty easy to set up, as you can see here. There are also some more functionalities by working with content tagging. Set up a trophy, so you can mark this coupon or this content as a trophy content, which means you can connect them with some already existing gamification content by rewarding your participants. And you can easily add a disclaimer, as you know, from normal vouchering or e-vouchering. Yes. So by clicking finish, you have just created this type of content. If we scroll down, we see we just created this content. It's a voucher with the starts and expiration date. It's pretty easy and pretty straightforward. One more thing I want to share with you is that if you have already created content, you can easily import already existing content just with one click. So it helps you, for example, if you have national-wide partners and sponsors, so they just have to create the content once, and then you can duplicate or import this into Multiply Eventbaxx. So you just choose this kind of content, you click import, and then it's immediately important. So we just imported this type of content. It's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. So if you don't want to create the content by yourselves, you can even outsource this and invite your partners and sponsors to create the content. So therefore, you can easily add a new contact. Let's say Mark is your contact person. The company is eventbaxx. You want to invite to start creating a placement. You just have to enter the email address and click create. After that, you can choose from the left side what partners and sponsors you want to invite. And then you can reach out, as you can see on the right side, through our own email template, which includes a clear, nice looking call to action. If they click on this, they come immediately into the placement wizard. Or you just copy this link and insert it into your personal email. Hey Mark, as discussed on your or in our partner sponsors sponsorship package, start creating your placement. It's pretty easy, it's straightforward. So if they click on this button, they come into this invitation wizard. Hey, welcome, you have been invited to create your content for this event. Okay, start creating. It's the same procedure. So just going through this quickly. So let's create plenty information. So obviously a title is mandatory. Let's go with test. Okay, the description is test. Subtitle is test. Clicking next, obviously a website, a target link is nice to have. Choosing the button, expiration date of the content, and for example entering a disclaimer if it's really needed. They click finish, so they can submit their content even without leaving their email address. If they leave email, the email address, they have access to some more information. They will receive a preview link how their content looks like, and in the near future they will be also matched with some other events if it's necessary or wished. But let's go with done submit the email. There pops up a quick success message. They can even create more content if your partner sponsorship agreement exists or includes more content. And what is pretty cool here, you always have the administration rights. So if we switch back into the creation process, here you can see there pops up a red one, which means one of your partners and sponsors just created content. You always can preview this type of content by clicking on the preview button, and then you can dismiss or approve this content. And just after your approval, it will be in the live Eventbaxx. So let's approve this content. You see here the success message. And then one more time, you see we just created this content. So it's pretty easy to create content, to manage your content. I hope I could help you, but yeah, feel free to explore by yourself. And if you have any questions, reach out, and yeah, hopefully speak soon. Bye.